Rosh Chodesh Tov to everybody on this snowy Rosh Chodesh day. We do averot. We do sins. You know, sometimes it's just like minor things that we don't, pay attention, negligent, and so on and so forth. But I don't want to talk about these today. They should be addressed, but not today. Today I want to talk about the averot, the sins that we do when they are full of desires that causes us to do something. This drive inside that so-called takes over us. And let's look at a person. We know that a person is a kli, is a vessel. And what the averah does, let's talk about cooking. It's like taking a piece of non-kosher material and cooking it putting it in the pan or in the pot. Just placing it like this would not make it tameh. You just need to wipe off. And however, once you start introducing heat and liquid and heat and so on and so forth, it makes the whole thing tameh, including the pot itself. And so is to us. When we do an averah, that is a desire-based averah. And desire-based not necessarily means, sometimes it's b'shev ve'al ta'aseh, like not doing. For example, I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't want to put tefillin. That also is a desire-based. So what happens is the kli, the vessel, becomes tameh, becomes impure, and that's us. Since it becomes tameh, we need to apply kosher methods to it, to kosher it. How do we kosher it? We clean it up, we put it to the side, we clean it up. We bring the pot into a higher, either immerse it into something that is bigger with a hotter temperature, or we kosher it by placing, let's say, boiling water, and then placing a rock inside that is going to bring it into a higher temperature than it was to actually cancel the isur that was inside of it. So is to us. If the desire was because of something so-called burning desire inside of us, I need to create another element of internal fire to purify me. So when a person does a averah, if he's going to start fasting and torturing himself, that does not work as effectively, because it would weaken you. And then you're going to start doubting and so on. That does not work as effectively as if you would actually fill your life with action of positive Torah desire, with the internal heat. So for example, if you sit down and you learn to the point that you're actually laboring and toiling over it, as the Ari said, then when a person does a mitzvah and he toils and labors on it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, this all metaphorically, takes his sweat and erases with that the averot that it was so-called inscribed in his forehead. So the only way to do so, if a person falls and everybody falls, is to find and put yourself in a trajectory forward towards Kedusha with greater intensity, so that your vessel, in other words yourself, will be clean. So first of all, hopefully we will never sin. And second, even if we do, now we know what to do. And Rabotai, there's nothing better than that, than actual Torah. When they said Torah, matisha kocho shel adam, when Torah makes you weak, it makes the Yetzer Hara weak by simply burning it. It's like an invasive bug that got into your body. Your temperature gets hot. The body wants to burn it. However, if you exercise all the time and you bring your body temperature up, less chances for you to get sick. And that's exactly what it is. So if you continuously learning and learning with intensity, less chances of you to become sick. You're going to become weaker in terms of that. And even if you do, you know exactly what to do. Learn harder, sweat, toil, labor in your limud Torah, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help you erase your averot. However, you need to project this, to bring about this heat. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will erase it, but you need to so-called break a sweat. Have a nice day.